the end of December, it seemed like there was nothing left in the forest for Bambi to eat. The days grew short and the nights grew long, and throughout them Bambi's stomach rumbled. No matter how hard they searched, there was never enough food. Then one day, something truly amazing happened. Thumper was the first to see it. "Hey, Bambi, would you look at that tree?" he hollered. There before them was a pine tree unlike any Bambi had ever seen. It was draped with strings of bright berries and yummy popcorn, and covered in ripe, juicy apples. "Mother, look!" Bambi shouted. Bambi's mother smiled down at her son. "What a special gift to have on your first Christmas," she said. Thumper sniffed one of the apples. Bambi pranced over and took a bite. The apple was delicious. "Can we share this food with our friends, Mother?" he asked. "Of course," she said. "Christmas is a time to share what we have with those we love." As Bambi and Thumper danced happily around the tree, a gentle hush fell over the clearing. What a magical gift, thought Bambi. There was enough food on the tree to feed all the animals who were hungry. Winter was long and hard, but it turned out it was wonderful after all. Okay, that's it for today, at least on that story. Well, there's nothing else to do, because Bryce's going to be playing his video game, Dad's going to be streaming, so I can sit here and I can read to you guys. No, you're not going to watch Daddy stream. You can watch him stream off my tablet.
I'm trying to find a new way to keep.
Why don't somebody take my shoes to my room and bring me my slippers?
I find it. Wow. We need to do both ways.
Somebody take my shoes to my room and give me my slippers.
Me and Harold. We both will do it. I will give her some pieces. Can you?
Anyone goes for and get you something to drink?
Do you want to explain? Green? Why? Hello, Mom.
Sure, out of drinks.
I need a tablet. I'm just trying to find a way.
John, leave my tablet alone. Right now, I need to go start dinner.
What's that? I will be way behind next. Can you say hi?
Yes.
Mommy?
Stop.
Thank you for saying I love my head.
Hello. Hi everybody, just finished announcing myself on the Discords. Takes me just a minute. Go through all of them.
Shut up, John.
Alrighty.
John.
There we go. Come on. Alrighty, and we are live. Alrighty. So for anybody who missed yesterday, we finished off the letter G and the black border around it, and today we're starting on the letter N in FunKing 3D's logo. I already traced out the first piece of the N, so I just have to glue it. See, I need to bend that down some more. Oh, looks like it's stuck.
Alex says today is brought to you by the letter N.
Yeah, right. I'm trying a new camera app today, so I don't know if it's going to do better or worse.
Just one, Harold.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's stuck. Somehow.
Did you get this? Alex saying suggest pointing camera.
Yeah, it's the camera in OBS is stuck. My webcam on my computer is fine. I don't know if this new app's gonna work. There goes Muxie. And I cannot see what it said. There we go. I don't know how good this is going to be. It's a little jumpy, but I suppose it's as good as we're going to get. So we're trying a different app on the phone today to cast over my Wi-Fi connection to the computer. I went through and used the optimization wizard in OBS. I also reset all the routers, so hopefully it's relatively okay today. That went way wide.
I need to.
Okay, we'll go.
Oh, I didn't want to.
Would you quit knocking my napkins off the couch, please?
If I'm still doing that, cool.
That went a little wider than I needed it to, but...
Down.
Your phone, turn it off.
Down. Down.
I don't want that.
Yeah, it's working. It's a little jumpy, but it's working. Harold James, don't touch.
Turn it off to you.
It goes into dark, so it saves the battery. This particular app that I'm trying out today is supposed to save the battery and also keep the phone active so the phone won't shut off, which is part of the problem I was having with the other app. However, I don't know if OBS will like it any better. Yesterday I started taking a view of the grinder this way. Most everybody seemed to like it better. Give me 1 second, I can trim this up a little bit with the Grosser pliers. There. That way I'm not trimming off so much. Alright, if someone could do exclamation point noise in chat for my loud noise warning, I just added that command. Loud noise incoming. Alrighty. Let's come over here. That looks pretty good. I'm going to turn it off. See how it looks without the paper. I'm wearing my wire again. I forgot to leave my computer on so it'd be charged up. That is good to know, Alex. Did it work, by the way? I can't see it on my end. Did the command work?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Excellent. That's one of the changes since Streamlabs took over Ankbot that I do not like. I can no longer see my own posts. Well, you never really could see the timer posts, but you used to be able to at least see command responses if I remember correctly. Maybe I don't.
Did they copy you?
That's not bad, huh? 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, we seem to be running better today, so it might be a mixture of the app and
Daddy?
everything. If it continues to do well.
Daddy?
Oh, let me fix the picture just a little bit.
Daddy? Daddy?
What? Yes?
Mark Green that copy you.
Yes, I don't need to know that right now. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, I need my shaker in here.
Harold, sounds like a job for you. Hello, Dan CA6. I see you lurking there.
No.
Excuse you. Trash? Thank you. Oh, here, I got one more. My little helper's hanging out today.
And Harold and
Yes, Harold. His name is Harold,
that is.
and he's 7. Aren't ya?
And I'm 15 heavy. 15.
That's enough. Are you gonna take the boys to the party tonight, by the way?
What pipe? What pipe?
Mom knows what I'm talking about. Hang on.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay, it's tomorrow.
I gotta be there at noon. Party doesn't start till 1, but I said I'd help.
Okay, I was gonna stream 11:30 to 2:30.
I won't be here to help you.
Well, that's fine. Oh, we got it. Once I'm set up, I'm good. You know that.
Yeah, but who will read for you?
I'll make do. I've got that as a little automated timer apology in chat because I get too concentrated. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it's better, Alex. If this works out, we'll stick with it.
It actually is working fine. I'm only about.
Yeah, I think it was something with the app I was using. It was causing some kind of lag on my network.
I only seem to be about 3 seconds behind you.
Yeah, which it don't touch. It doesn't need to be touched. Leave it alone, Harold, or I'll make you go to your room. Do you understand me?
Over here.
Thank you.
Just sit down or go in.
Well, I'm constantly misplacing my scissors. Oh, it does? Let me try. Hang on. Off. I gotta refresh the camera. Okay, it's live again. It still seems to be doing way better than the other one, so I think I may stick with it for now. I don't know if that's going to be thick enough or not.
Look underneath your sink.
Nope. Needs to be a little wider. Almost. Alright, we'll cut this one twice as wide. And it only needs to be about yay tall. If I do better this time. That ought to work if I line it up right. Come on. Get back in your spot. Harold, please don't squirm. Just sit still and you'll be fine, okay? Alrighty. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera there. Yeah. I'll be glad to have that little piece locked in. finally. Well, mostly locked in. Once we get the last piece of the N, it'll be stuck. Yep, it's still stuck. Dadgummit. Maybe it's not so good. Hey, Slam! There we go. I'm going to try to keep an eye on that camera. Make sure it doesn't stick again. But no promises. Hey, Mr. Spectacular's in here too. I just noticed. Sorry. Like, I do have a hard time with chat. It's over there and I'm over here. One of these days I'll get it. I promise. Yes, Slam is in my chat, John. Slam, you've got a couple of pint-sized fans. Would you like to meet them?
Yes.
Okay, John. Say hi, Slam.
Hi, Jack.
Nice hiccup, John. Harold, you want to say hi, Slam?
Hi, Sam. I go stand here. Heard us.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I think everybody heard us.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Now, Sam. Say dot.
I would like to be able to say that they were Mr. Spectacular fans too, but they're generally doing something else when I'm watching. If I'm home.
Good. Oh. Sam says something I cannot even read.
Okay, Harold, that's enough. Thank you.
A new phone.
Harold.
I think it play. I didn't keep on.
Slam says hi. He said hi back. Actually, he said hey.
Hi, Sam.
Yes. Alrighty. All the pieces I have. Oh, there we go. I think we may have found a candidate, if it fits. Oh, yes. That looks pretty darn good. Alright. With the magic of glue stick. Harold, can you please leave the glass alone? I do not want you getting a glass splinter, or worse yet, slicing your finger open. As well as I can. Slam says you guys are too cute. I would have to agree.
Oh, God.
We know all too well, Slam. We get it everywhere we go. In the grocery store. Everywhere we go. They're both cute. And, well, probably fortunately for them and unfortunately for us. For anyone who's not familiar with stained glass, there are two different types of cutters, a pin style like this, and then there's one that has kind of a pistol grip. I prefer the pin style. Neither is right or wrong, you just end up preferring whatever you prefer. And then these are called ring star pliers. There's a little rubber grommet in there. But the advantage to them versus running pliers have a straight line with a hump in the middle, and they're only good for cutting. straight lines. Ring star pliers can actually cut on a curve, which is actually where this curve came from. I actually cut that curve out yesterday. I think it was the top of the G there. It just went. Oh, it didn't refresh. Let me go into the settings on it. Cancel. Because I think properties. Nope. Cancel. Here we go. Here we go. Really? Hang on, guys. When I changed that, OBS deleted the IP address on me. Would you stop? Oops. There. For some reason, my defaults that I had cancel. Okay. My old one, I had it where it would refresh, and I forgot to set that up on this one, so I apologize. But, like I tell everybody, I am not a computer guy. I am basically a basic user level trying to figure all this stuff out.
John, get off the table. Go to bed. I'm going to take them outside.
Should be, yep. It's moving on mine. You might want to refresh, Mom. Oh, that's one thing I did forget to do. Hang on, I can fix that. Boop. There we go. Hopefully that won't ding anymore if I did that right. Alright, so that's probably as close as I'm gonna get. It's grinder time! Exclamation point noise, if you would please, someone.
Me.
In chat, silly boy. Anyone who doesn't know, these grinders are literally just on and off. There's no speed control. It's either on or it's off. Yep, we got it. Hopefully it worked. Loud noise if anybody didn't get the warning. Alright, let's see how that fits. I'm going to leave it on just in case I got to bring it back up here. Some days I can't get them to fit right on the first try. Almost get a little hang up here. That's pretty good. So I'm going to turn off the grinder. That way we don't have to listen to it. Over here off camera I've got a cup of water. It's just to wash the glue stick and any remaining paper off of the glass, as well as any residue from grinding it. Yeah, I forget to turn off notification sounds, Alex. Alex Swavely. Oops, I'm off too. Well, I haven't fit it yet, so haven't really. Is that better? No, I need to go back. Back.
You keep chasing after her, that's why.
Come on.
Because you two can't leave the dogs alone, so they're running all around all the time.
There it goes.
And I'm trying to cook dinner, and with you guys running out and chasing after dogs.
Takes it a second to refresh.
John, Harold, now.
Either go to your room or go sit down.
I'm gonna leave it.
I don't need the dogs out, but
That little divot exists because the grinder, the angle of the cylinder on the grinder made it dig in more than I needed it to on one part, but it's fine.
Why am I using Daddy?
Oh yeah, and if you didn't notice, Mr. Pectacular is already a mod, so he can help me take care of anybody who... not that I need it with this group, but...
Outside door. Daddy. Daddy.
What?
Outside door.
Huh?
Yeah, Mom, outside door.
Yeah, so am I.
What? Daddy.
It still hasn't refreshed. Come on. Come on, phone.
What?
Don't worry about it, John, Harold.
Why is my phone and OBS not working with each other? Why?
I can destroy the unworthy.
Yes, you can.
Huh?
Straight Sriracha in the mouth. Yuck.
Well, duh.
Why?
I'm just waiting for the fire to kick in now.
Alright, I'm gonna put a cookie in my mouth.
Yeah, I know, Alex. I'm trying to troubleshoot it. It's not cooperating. Maybe I need to restart the app. And then 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Maybe? Well, it was working so nicely.
We're black still.
Yes, I know, Daniel. I'm trying to troubleshoot. I can see it on my end. If I don't have it on my end, I definitely don't have it on your guys' end.
What's it called?
Pop dogs. Go put those in my room. There's two bags. There's candy.
I don't know what's hung here.
Put them in my room.
Yours?
Yes. Put them in the dresser with my sock.
Aha. Maybe that did it. it's not working, I may have to go to the other app. I do have a backup app besides the one I was using yesterday, so if we gotta do that, we gotta do that.
Table, now.
Okay, yep, that app's gone.
Yes, I know that, Harold. I said he could. Look at Stan.
Oh wait, so
Toy? And go play with it.
Mom, the honey sriracha was a dipping sauce?
Uh-huh.
Oh. I thought it was the chicken itself.
No, it's bacon and cheese.
Okay. Yes. OBS is not cooperating with me today. There it is. Finally. Whoa. Grabbed the wrong one. Yeah. Nope.
Yes.
There we go. I don't know. One of these days we're gonna get this right. Actually, one of these days I'll have a real camera and I'll plug it into my damn computer.
What? Okay, go put it on the counter.
Hey, Bob. How you doing, Bob? Everyone say hello to Bob.
All right, child.
I tell you guys, it's the simple things in life.
I'm coming.
Well, I appreciate everybody for sticking that little not so fun segment out.
guys can share. And it stays here. Alright, so let's wait for that.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
That's it.
There it goes, finally. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Bob, because I enjoyed it. Literally everybody chiming in. I used to do this part with a pencil. It works just as well, but I like having the tool. Huh?
Mr. Spectacular says, I have the Logitech C615s, and I've never had any issues. Alex says, Norm,
Okay, I must have missed something.
Okay, Alex says, I'm looking at real webcams also. It would be nice to migrate away from my phones.
Ah, yeah, one of these days. I know what I want, I just can't afford what I want. I want either a Sony AX33 or 53 like Barnacules and Jatman have. That'll be tax refund fodder. That and a few other little things.
Okay, here, one child at the kitchen and the table. Where's the other child? One Papa Top says $800.
Yeah, they're not cheap, but they work great. Well, I mean, it depends on how high grade you want your cameras, but
It's just like the marble.
although hearing that Mr. Spectacular uses the Logitech, I might be persuaded to at least look at them.
Alex says 34 the C615 sold.
Nice. Well, that's not too bad. Maybe I can get one of those for a stopgap measure till I can afford like really nice handheld cameras.
John, bring me a paper and bring me a pad of paper, please. Bring me a pad of paper, please.
Because that's not bad at all.
Bring me a pad of paper.
Because I know the Sonys are expensive, but
Papa Top says, why are you working upside down?
I'm not working upside down. You're viewing upside down.
The camera's showing it upside down.
It's the only place I have to put the camera that gets a good view. Because I could put it right side up, but you'd have to be way over here. And my camera paused again.
I want the whole pad, not just half the pad. Where's the Disney pad? Well, let's see. Where, okay. Mr. Spectacular says $30. That's it, Alex. That's a damn steal. Are there 10?
Oh, and they're 1080p 60 FPS.
Let's see. Well, $35 with tax, but also, or Alex says, well, $35 with tax, but also local will call pickup. Where at?
Hello.
Where at, Alex?
Give it a second to come back up. It's slower than...
John! Quit messing with my...
John, you're gonna end up on the wrong side of Mommy's bad side.
What, Harold?
I'm sorry, that's funny.
You can find them on Amazon.
New Egg or Best Buy.
New York Best Buy. Okay.
Yeah, Amazon is generally where...
Amazon is my favorite page.
You and everybody else in the world, dear.
I can now type.
You can now type.
Yes. In other words, I can now talk now.
Oh, yes, because you fixed your profile thing.
Yes. Yeah, I forgot.
I noticed you still have your same username, so how'd you fix it?
Not quite. I put an E in it.
Ah. That other one will eventually get deleted when it's inactive for long enough.
John, can you please get out of my face?
No, not funny.
Best Buy.
Yeah, we have tons of those. We got like 3 here in town.
John. 1080p 60p.
60 frames per second.
Yeah, I know that is. I was writing it down so that.
Okay, just trying to help.
I know you're trying to help me too. If I don't write it down, we'll
Yep.
forget.
So, like you said, you know, it's either out here or it's up here. That's kind of the 2 options where I have to put it. I have nowhere else to put it. And it froze again.
Yeah, but we'll call. I can go pick it up. I said stop.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that up.
You don't need to do that.
I got internet.
Yes, we have a
When I really did.
See, this is why I dumped this app in the first place, and the other one was doing fine until we had that error. But I went ahead and dumped it because there were other people that complained of the same error. I was just trying it to see if it would work for me. And the third option I have, I need to install some things for to see if I can actually use it.
Mr. Spectacular wants to know what he missed. It's like, not much.
You missed me showing Papa Top why I have my camera here where it's looking upside down on everything instead of over here.
On its side. Like that. Yay. Internet. My internet thinks so.
Yeah, something about this app. OBS must not like its encoding or something. It just keeps freezing badly.
Let's see. Let's see. Same price at Amazon. So there's that. Alex says. Let's see. Mr. Spectacular says, plus if you have Amazon Prime, you can get free shipping, Alex. Oh yeah.
Yeah, which we have Amazon Prime.
Get Amazon orders within 2 days. Once Papa Top sings, you need an assistant who can stand behind you holding the camera for you.
Well, maybe. I mean, I could put it behind me. It's just it's such a long shot, and you'd be looking over my shoulders. I don't think it'd be a great angle, but I suppose I could set it back there. We could try it. No harm in trying.
What with your money? What about her?
You gotta wait for it.
What am I supposed to be watching her do?
Yeah.
My box?
Yeah, and I just said, and the kids can't stand still for a long period of time.
And there's no room back here either. I'll give you guys a virtual tour here in a second.
And the damn camera timed out again.
Yep, I see. My hands are frozen. Oh, God, this is annoying. I like the other one better, but then it just literally quit working.
John,
It's a JavaScript issue with the other one. I don't know exactly what the issue, but it was a JavaScript error, and a lot of people who had rated the app complained about that same error.
okay, I see hands, but then I see you.
Yep, it's still stuck. Like, it's not refreshing like it was
It did for a sec there.
for a second. Oh, God. See, this is...
Stop. How about Papa Top says, how about an assistant above you holding a tripod then?
Yeah, I suppose there's room. But when I go to grind, we'd be dancing around each other.
No, it won't work. Oh, jeez.
The computer was not plugged in completely.
What, mine or...
Yeah, yours.
Oh. Must have pulled out when we moved it over.
Imagination, are you?
Mr. Spectacular asked if I was in his imagination.
That's hilarious. No, she's right over there. She's literally... Okay. Alright. Is the camera frozen again?
Yes.
Aye. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. There we go. Alright. There is my couch. There is a John Jonosaurus. There is my wife. Danny's playing a video game. Normally that couch is against that wall, but anyway. There's my glass. There's my table. There's a DVD rack. There's a wall. There's my dryer right behind me. And the closet. There's your virtual tour.
Oh, and Harold wasn't fast enough.
Oh, yep, Harold.
Okay, Harold, that's good. There's John.
Oh, yeah, of course, I'm blocked by John. John totally blocks me out.
You can see your head.
Well, John bops around, that's why.
So that was the virtual tour. Hope nobody got seasick with all that camera movement. Back to what I was doing.
Back to the, let's see. Let's see. Alex says, point your browser source to the raw. And then Alex says, I think it's wherever the URL is plus video. Popped up is LOL at Mr. Spectacular.
Yes, that was funny.
Stop
You want to go to your room? This one needs to go to his room too. Well, you guys can't sit still.
You're acting like you need to go to your room. Then settle down.
Both of you.
You're like me. I have over 1,500 DVDs.
That's not even a sampling of what we have.
That's just 2,000 regular DVDs.
Yeah, and that's not it. What you saw wasn't even scratching the surface. We need another one of those stands. And we have another stand that we have yet to put together that we need. And we might have to get another one after that. Because we have boxes and boxes and boxes of DVDs. On the bright side, on movie night, it's kind of like pick a random number.
Okay, total of what I have put in so far is almost 6,000 movies.
6,000 movies. You heard it here, folks.
Dang, really?
And that's probably not even all of them. Is it?
I'm not counting what's over there up front now.
See? I knew it. I know her too well.
Buying more Christmas movies today.
We just bought more Christmas movies today. Like we need more Christmas movies, but
Well,
that's
one of them is Holiday Inn. An old classic, so yes.
Because I read that Paw Patrol one.
Paw Patrol.
Because Mom don't think we have it, but I do. No, we have it in my Joey.
Just shush.
Nobody's asking you.
Alright, I'm going to try to stay up here under the camera.
Okay, I see fingers, and I see an N. I have about three.
This cardboard outrigation.
Yes, please. You need to shut up.
Right, that one might not break correctly because I kind of stopped and came from the other direction. This yellow is kind of pitted on the one side, and every once in a while the wheel of the cutter will catch. Funny. Yeah.
Not right now. Not today. We'll do that Sunday.
Did you see Mr. Spectacular said, "Hello, fair lady"?
No, that's where I'm.
Oh, you need to refresh your...
Refresh it. I'm refreshing.
She's refreshing, so, well, you still won't be able to see it because it'll be past when you reconnected to chat. Mr. Spectacular said, "Well then, hello ma'am. I didn't want to be like, hello awesome lady that keeps this crazy man in line, and then it's like a false account. That's awkward." And then he said, "So hello, fair lady."
It ain't awkward in this house.
Oh, loud noise. Noise warning! Exclamation noise! Somebody. I'm gonna forget now that I have the command. Oh, I also forgot my camera, dummy. I wonder. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this will work or not. Nope, that won't work. The tripod will be in my way. But yeah, so as you can see, my setup's kind of janky, if you want to use that word. See, there's my chair. There's how much room I have. And so I've been setting the camera like right here. Well, let's see how I did. Not half bad.
Let's see. Papa Top says, OMG, you have me beat. I have some not on the shelf too. Mine are horror, military war stuff, and a lot of John Wayne in series of old TV programs. And then he goes, what command is the camera under? LOL.
Yeah, I wish I had one for that.
Mr. Spectacular says, Buffer knocked it off. I said, ours are kids, cartoons, classics, John Wayne, and everything and everything. Anything and everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Alex says, I have a bunch of CDs. I prefer to rip my own MP3s for consistency.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a bunch of CDs too.
But we buy yours.
Yeah.
Like at the store. Physical
Or off of
copies.
Amazon.
Yeah, but physical copies.
Yes. And books as well.
That looks pretty good. We're going to foil that bad boy. Ugh.
Sin, thank you.
This is copper foil. They have like 3 kinds of it. This one is got a copper colored back. They've got a silver backed one and a black backed one. This one's been doing pretty good. The black back one, if I remember right, is the one I like the best as far as sticking to the glass. And the silver, if I remember right, I had issues with all the time.
I don't know about today. Yeah, I went into the room. Wow, it's not even 5 yet. Dang. Okay, whatever we got that part.
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I can guarantee that.
Well, it's 4:45 here.
Yeah, it's 5:45 here.
If I misunderstood that, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I think Alex is somewhere on the East Coast. I'm not sure.
Wouldn't he be on the West Coast?
Or West Coast, yeah. I said East and I was thinking West, and
I'm the one
I'm
who-
trying to talk and foil at the same time, and obviously it's not working.
I'm the one who normally screws up about which direction.
I can English, not really.
Yeah, right.
I can't type either, folks. So yeah, I'm a man of many non-talents.
That's for sure.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey, nobody said I married you for your non-talents.
Well, if you had, you would have hit the jackpot.
Sure.
I'm still good over here.
Yeah, it was just buffering.
Yeah, it's just with this.
Papa Top says, books? What are those? I can't read according to my wife. She's a big time reader.
That would be kind of a reverse us. Because I always get a book first because I can read it way faster. If it's a book that we both want to read anyway. The only exception to that is if I've already got my nose in a different book.
Read to children. Let's see. Alex says I go through phases with books, and I still have to read to children. So I don't get time to read my own books.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of time next year when John's finally in school. I know you'll be so happy.
It's already dark and stuff. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's been dark here for a while. It is dark. Alrighty. So I don't know how well, how well y'all can see that. But it looks pretty good.
It's Mr. Protective. Going lurk mode. Gotta get some things done ready.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Spectacular. I need to set up a lurk command. It's just a response when somebody types exclamation lurk. Everyone customizes it to their own channel.
Pop Top 3DPCH, I think, will be starting to go to their channel too.
3DPCH. No, I need to check them out.
Okay, I'll write it down. Let's see, 3DPCH. Okay, and we're back in the bucking mode, yes, Jeff.
I should advertise it like that. Renaissance Tinker Dork in the buff. But I'll be here all night, folks. Actually, if I really did that, nobody would come. Oh, thanks.
You're stuck with me, so what does it matter? Yeah, I can watch it on Twitch and do my games at the same time. Ooh, I got this right. Just put Twitch on my tablet. So it's not pulling on my phone.
That's a good one, Papa Top. I like that.
I want to write the story of my life, but decided to wait for it. Okay.
I got the funny. I think I've got the perfect piece if it's long enough. Maybe the other way. Just shy, so I'll have to save that. And go with this one.
Let's see. Alex says, curious if you're going to do something special for the end lines.
The end lines? Ah, cam reset. Hang on. Yeah.
It must have just happened as I picked up my tablet.
See, okay, so that's going. I just need to reset the cache, I guess. There we go. Yep. Which is why I tried out that other app until it had a little JavaScript error that everybody was complaining about. So that makes it not useful to me if it's going to have an error all the time. Go grind that. Exclamation noise in chat, please, as I step on my own cord. When you point to the viewer like 1, 2, oh. If you add video to the end, you should get, oh. Okay. Well, it wasn't in the viewer that it messed up. It was the app on the phone itself that threw up the error when I tried to restart it. I guess I can try it again. Wouldn't hurt. I'll give it a shot. Ah, okay. My rails still haven't come, have they?
Nope.
Any word?
Give me a second.
Please do.
They said they were supposed to be yesterday.
Oops. There we go. Alrighty. Well, I didn't think I'd get to this point tonight. And I was really hoping my rails would be here. But I am at this point, and so I guess we get to do a little soldering in just a jiffy. Yeah, it's back here. I'm just going to solder just enough to tack it together so it's stable, because I'm going to have to move this angle iron to the other side. Since I don't have my rails, if I had my rails, I could just set them up and I'd be good to go. Alley-oop. Guess what? Alrighty. Got me some brushes. Got me some classic gel flux. Got some solder. Now, usually I use the lead free, but this definitely has lead in it. Yeah, it's old. No, nobody's talking at the moment. Got a little stand in my little case. What on earth is this? So, fortunately for me, I can flip the switch off on this one. In stained glass, it's not as difficult to solder with the lead-free stuff as it is in electronics, so I prefer to use the lead-free, but I'll take what I've got handy, because I've got to get this thing tacked down just a little bit. Go, sponge, go. Yeah, it's kind of like stained glass is its own animal, because You're literally just soldering to hold the pieces together. It doesn't have to be watertight like in plumbing. It doesn't have to be you don't have to really worry about overheating too much for the most part. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab just a tiny bit of flux on all the major joints. Brush it out with the brush. So we have kind of like a mesh of stability, I guess, if you will. Alright. That's probably good enough to spread around. I'm going to turn that on. Really don't like the way that sits, but maybe if I move it. It's kind of like painting, only you don't need any skill. You just need to get it on there. Also, I don't want to use too much of the lead stuff because the patina I have is for the zinc stuff. It's warming up. It's just not hot enough to melt yet. There we go. I didn't look.
Has left the carriage facility. It's on its way to El Paso, Texas, as of 8. As of the 7th, on its way to El Paso, Texas. As of the 6th. Let's see, as of the 5th, package arrived at the carrier facility in Samoa, Orlando, Florida, distribution center. What the hell did it go to Florida for? Oh, because it came from Florida. So, the 6th, 7th, and 8th, it was on its way to Texas, El Paso, Texas. And it's being shipped through the Postal Service.
Ah. So I probably won't get it. Well, I might get it tomorrow.
Well, they say it's anywhere between the 7th and the 13th, but it was expected to be here by the 7th. Now expected between the December 8th and the 13th.
Right.
So we're still waiting. Let's see.
Oh, yep.
Yep, sure enough, it was. At least it didn't go black this time.
That looks awful. Smooth that out. Ooh. Yeah. I left it heat for too long and my patch lifted.
Okay, I see you soldering, but I don't see anything on
Really?
the foam can. Hey, at least I'm seeing something.
Yep. Alright, it's probably the phone. Let me set the soldering iron down. Yeah.
Careful.
Alright, you come over here since you want to slide off that direction. Now my finger's all wet. Yep, that one's, it's on. There it goes. Finally.
See you playing with the solder.
It's finally going.
Got it.
It's just way behind again.
Not too far.
Not as
behind.
bad as yesterday.
You're only a couple. I see, sorry. You're only a couple seconds behind.
Get up here a little bit. I think that'll hold. Should hold anyway. Alright. Let that cool off for a while. Move that for a second. Nope. There we go. Gently. So I'm gonna have to just fudge it just a smidgen. Alrighty, so now I can continue. When I get my rails, it's frozen again. Nope, it's just laggy. It's just super laggy. Okay, so when I get everything set up, I'll have rails to go along this side to keep it straight. And along, well, I really don't need rails there anymore, but I'll have to put up rails along this side, and the rails will frame it. And that's basically what I'm using the square for, is I didn't think I needed a ginormous one. I was expecting my rails to be here by now. Amazon.
It wasn't Amazon.
Whoever shipped them.
Yes.
And it's actually the post office.
Yes, better.
That might do just fine. I'm going to take a little tiny piece of paper. We're going to make it a little tiny piece of glass. Well, maybe not that tiny. Alrighty. Ah, and it just dropped it. Ew. I don't even see where it flittered to. Oh, I see it. Getting it out. Another matter. What? Alrighty. And that's why I saved those. Oh, really? No, I have an issue over here. Different, really.
Because it keeps buffering, but
Different, really. At least it did not do that. When I was at the grinder. Alright, so a noise command, please. See if that's cool to touch yet. Yes, that is cool. I'll put that up in a second. Camera can come with. Oh, I forgot to plug it back in. I unplugged the, Alright, here we go.
grinder.
I unplugged the grinder to plug in the soldering iron. Excuse me. I'm gonna go see how that looks. That looks pretty good. It will do the job. Turn off the grinder. Don't forget, tomorrow I will be streaming twice, once in the late morning, early afternoon, and then again at our normal time. Well, what has been our normal time for this past week. And I plan to do the same thing on Sunday. To the what? When is it? Yeah. Alright, so tomorrow's stream, instead of starting at 11:30, I'll start at 10:30 and cut at 1:30, and I'm gonna update that on the channel page. So 10:30 to 1:30 Mountain Standard Time, which is 12:30 to 3:30, if I'm correct, Eastern Standard Time, I think, if I did that time conversion correctly. So that'd be like 8:30 your time, Alex. Did you change the font color on your account? Because it was pinkish purple, and now it's peach. At least in Ankbot. Huh. Weird. Yeah, Ankbot had you as like a pinkish purple. Like if you stood up, you could totally see it. Since you're right there. And now it's got you as peach. Just the color of your name, not like what you're typing. Just. If you log into your account on a real computer, you can actually customize the color of your name. Just so you know, that's how I got my cool blue, I guess you'd call it. Oh. That fits perfectly. And I've got a whole nother hour. We might bang out a whole nother letter tonight. No? Buffer. No? Buffer. Because I'm not frozen OBS. No, I'm looking at it. It's still going. Refresh. Yeah, I understood what you're trying to say, but I tested it and it's still going. It's sluggish, but it's going.
What was the time? The time that you needed?
Tomorrow I will stream from 10:30 to 1:30.
And you're trying to convert to what time?
I was just trying to tell chat.
Or Eastern or...
Both.
Western is 8.
Yeah, Western is an hour behind of us. Eastern's 2 hours ahead of us.
Right.
An hour ahead of us. Remember 1, 2, or 1?
You can just put mountain. Plenty of streamers in that time zone. Cool.
I didn't know if there was or wasn't I was kind of just going with, well, because Warwitch always announces in Eastern, even though he lives in Arizona. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm a new streamer. Huh?
He's next door.
Yeah, next door. Yeah, Arizona's not far from El Paso, that's for sure.
No, it's literally next door. Well,
You have to go through just a little sliver of New Mexico.
yeah.
But it is a sliver. It is a sliver. No, I shouldn't be leaning back. I should be showing the camera what I'm doing.
Yeah. But now I'm buffering it. Well, I'm not even seeing it.
Yeah, I know, because I keep having to bring it up where I can see.
I see it.
Yeah, so far so good. Over on the computer. Yep. Oh, that's just like a shame.
Does she yellow everywhere? Oh, she's yellow over here.
Yeah, it's a peachy color on Ankbot, but or the bot formerly known as Ankbot.
Oh. he's saying she hasn't set her color, so it's random for everyone.
Oh, okay. I had no idea that it was random until you said it. Because I set mine right away because I like blue.
Well, excuse me.
You're fine. I had no idea, or I would have told you.
Well, I've also been having issues with Twitch for the last 2 days, so.
Yeah, because somebody didn't write down their password.
Excuse me, for we were sitting at IHOP when you guys, Dad took my phone and did it for me.
So blame your son?
I blame both of you. Because you both took my phone from me. So I blame you both equally. Tis but a silver. Oh, sliver.
It is but a sliver. There it is. Should check the reservoir on this thing.
confused.
No. I just can't see. It might be empty already. I will have to fill that up tomorrow. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to do.
What are you doing over there?
Bunny's making a ruckus.
I moved her from her normal perch because of the Christmas tree. But I want to put it in front of you guys. So I would spot back after you.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Alright, loud noise. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I said up.
Really?
What?
My stupid phone.
Still.
Alright. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put the soldering iron away. You'll see it comes in this neat carry case. Makes it rather convenient. Put the flex away. Oh, I almost forgot the sponge. I actually might leave that out. I won't put that back in the box since it's still wet. But I'll keep all this stuff together. Okay.
Food's sitting on the stove waiting.
Okay. I got nearly an hour yet, guys. It's not paused. I keep seeing shadow.
No. Alex says you should give Wifey a sword. What kind? I have 5 of... How many swords do we have, Danny? Really? I got like 15.
That is a good response. Which one?
Tomorrow!
One at a day.
No, we have more than that, dude.
Like today, 8, so we can prepare almost.
Harold, I said we have at least 15 of them.
Mm-hmm.
John, Harold, come your ass down.
Harold James, please.
Harold,
Harold, they're called ornaments. Now come on.
you're getting out of hand again. Now get.
What? You know what they're doing?
I just have to get chocolate on it. Yeah, I keep getting the shadow and then it buffers, and then I get a shadow and it buffers. Better cream. Not better than sugar.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it is sugar. It is sugar. It's just got milk and other stuff in it.
But it's better than
It's got butter too.
the straight
The butter is
sugar.
what makes it better.
The straight sugar that you get
Butter.
from the store.
Butter.
Okay.
Butter.
Did it.
Yep.
Okay.
think you scared Alex Swavely, Mom. He's been quiet.
Well, he said that you should give me a sword.
And the correct response was which one?
Well, you said which one. So I didn't think I had to put it on there again.
No, I did. That's fine.
I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just stating what we got.
And to be fair, most of them are costume swords. A fair number of them.
Half of them. And they're Danny's. 90% of them are Danny's. A green Twitch sword?
Oh, he's talking about making you a moderator. Yeah, I could. You wouldn't have any idea what to do, but that's easy enough.
I'll figure it out since So that's what he meant by a sword.
Yep.
Okay. Still learning.
There you go, Alex. Now she can kick your butt. I am not responsible for that.
Hey, he's the only one that's actually been on here every day with us.
Yeah, no, and he's actually a pretty cool guy. Him and I watch a lot of the same streamers. Like, a lot. We run into each other all the time. One time he asked me, "Are you stalking me?" No. Actually, a couple times I was like already lurking, and then I'd say hi, and he's like, "Are you stalking me?" I'm like, "No, I was here first." And then sometimes he'd be there first, and he'd say hi, and I'm like, "I didn't know you were in here." Like I kept telling him, great minds think alike.
Yeah, we know. That's how we get in trouble, you and I. So more or less every time I'm on with you,
Yeah.
mod or you have to make me a mod every time.
Nope, you're in now. I don't have to do anything else except for add you as an editor to the bot, which I'll do later. Yeah, I know.
At least I'm with my tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Monitor what's going on and still play my games on my phone. Because that's what I was liking. I couldn't play my games on my phone.
Yeah, that'll work. That's gonna be one that I'm probably not gonna foil.
Where did your head go?
What head?
I lost you on the computer.
I'm over here. When I bent down. It's probably just a little off.
Yeah, about. Oh. You went back there. You went back in the physical.
Oh, you're way behind then.
No, yeah, I know.
At least chat seems to be caught up. It's just the video.
Yeah, because the phone is buffering again. And you put your glasses on. Put the black piece on the eye. That's where I'm at. And we're buffering again.
You need to make a jingle about that. Buffer, buffer. Buffer, buffer. Buffer, buffer.
Really?
Buffer, buffer.
Really?
Yep. Wait. There might be a smaller piece over here. Nope. Yeah, I have one of your lights in here.
No.
Missing one?
I have a whole container up there. Remember?
She has one of those ceramic trees that was a light bulb for it. Not really a light bulb, but a light bulb shaped plastic thing, because it's got a main light bulb in the center that shines up, and whatever things you put in the holes.
Here, you want to show them? So that
If you turn it on, I'll show them.
I don't even have it plugged in. I don't have an extension cord long enough.
Well, they can't.
Oh, no. There, I do have a extension cord. Yeah,
See?
Those need to be on anyhow. Okay. Extension cord.
Decoration bug engaged.
And no, you cannot eat my extension cord.
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Who are you talking to?
The rabbit.
Oh,
Considering she's right here next to me.
well, I may have to redo that. 'Cause I just dropped it somewhere.
What?
Since it's a tiny little piece of paper,
No.
I'm not going to find it again, probably.
No. No.
Oh.
How many times do I have to tell you no? How many times did I just tell you no? Too many.
Ah! You know what? I give up. I'm making another one. And this time I'm going to have the glue stick right here.
Engaged. And you are not eating John's. No.
There we go. Try this again.
Okay.
Oh, and I just lost the camera.
See what happens? I go do something, you lose the camera. There's no sharing. Stream buffer, a bunch though. It's around 10 minutes behind. Yeah. Come on, off.
Wow, this is fun.
So he's saying that House is saying that the stream buffer is about 10 minutes behind.
Yep, because we had the same issue because of the webcam to IP thing last time. Which is why we switched to the new one, and it was working good until the app decided to crash.
Now you got the bottom piece of the pie. So that's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Now I feel like I'm working on a mosaic.
Why?
Because of this tiny little piece. Yeah. I'm sorry. We'll get it fixed. Eventually. Someday. Yeah. We'll just have to get the Logitech webcam and call it good. Yep, I did.
Luckily, since I'm right here,
You remembered?
yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're only about a couple minutes behind. Because it's showing you back there.
Mm-hmm.
And right.
Oh.
Come on, get back on.
Now, I couldn't have done that any better if I tried. You know what? Since I'm working with thinner foil, I'm going to go ahead and foil it. Because I can. Yeah.
It varies. Since it's the holiday season, it really varies as to when he shows up. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. No, fine. Okay. Yeah, we just had a peppermint chocolate chip cake. Yeah, there's a store down. Huh? Huh? That was actually pretty good. Yeah. It wasn't too strong on the peppermint. It was pretty mild on the peppermint. And it was a chocolate chip. Mhm. Right. Well, there's a store called Nothing But Cakes. They're bunt cakes, is what they are. And there's stores out there in Colorado, and Mom got us hooked on them. And we couldn't get any in Alabama because the closest one was in Birmingham. That was 2 hours away. Yes, ma'am, we enjoyed it. I was driving around in it yesterday. Yeah, we got snow down here. Oh, wow. Kayla didn't tell me that. So, it was probably not in Montgomery then, because Kayla didn't tell me that they got snow. Because normally she tells me. But yeah, we had snow here. Yesterday we had from pretty much about, let's see, I took Harold to school.
That's
then
not
took
going to be wide
Concord
enough, is it?
school. So, I'd say about 8 o'clock until about
Noonish.
I can reset. Yeah, we know.
Ah, again. Again with the camera. Wait, make sure my phone's still going. Yes.
Dude, that scared me. What?
Because he was in the middle of talking and everything, and then his ringtone goes off and everything. I was like, what? I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Well, as long as I mean, I have to. Right. But like you said, they fiddled around, so. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if Robbie and Jim putzed around the other day, then it probably didn't get into the mill until late, so it wasn't coming out until. Please, thank you. Oh, we love those down here. Yeah, it actually got down to 20 degrees this morning at 5 o'clock, and then the high was 49 today. Thankfully, our heater works, and now. No. You can yell at them. Will do. No, they're in the back room, and right now Darian is doing work, so can't really call them out.
I could probably live with that.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. Uh-huh. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. No, nobody's giggling. No. Yeah. I will let you know as soon as we receive it, and if we don't receive it by Saturday, I'll give you a call. Mhm. Don't worry, so do I. The only way I know is by Harold school days. Yeah. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Through your grandmother.
I figured.
Dad's moving to Green. Green where? Iowa.
Why?
I don't know. To probably a house where bigger was a lot more land.
Oh.
Well, that's where the kids go to school too.
They went to school.
North Butler. It's part of North Butler County.
Oh.
And it's part of Butler County. So.
Oh. I can't complain about that because that happened that it fractured the right way instead of the wrong way.
I mean, it keeps buffering, so it's not showing us. Because the last thing.
Yeah, that piece was tiny. That's actually just a hair bigger than the eye of the unicorn I did for my grandmother years ago. But this foil that they got is a hair narrower, and just a hair, but enough narrower where I was able to foil it. The eye on that unicorn that I'm talking about, noise please. The eye on that unicorn that I'm talking about, I wasn't able to foil it because the foil would have covered the whole eye, so I basically filled in with solder until it wouldn't come out. Oh, camera. Let me see it.
You can't see it on your.
No.
Killable fragrance.
Oh, Kilbo Fragrance. Got it. Nope, because Muxie's not showing up on the Streamlabs bot like it used to.
I got it for you.
Yep.
Prepare it for you.
Yeah, I think eventually I'm gonna switch bots, go to Phantom Bot, but for right now, because that's a lot of work. At least for me. Yeah, I know. Basically, I have time to foil that last piece. There we go. Maybe back up just a hair. There we go. If you're wondering where that purple stain came from, this black, gothic black glass is actually a very, very dark purple with some kind of film on it. I would say it doesn't get much better than that. Mm-hmm. That's where I knew I recognized your username, Kilbo. That's Slam. He's a Slam follower.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You missed it. The kid said hi to Slam earlier. He was in to visit.
Yeah, way earlier.
And it was cute. In fact, it was almost too much cuteness. It almost killed us all.
Yeah.
When my kids were born, they took the jar of cuteness and they spilled it on them.
Yep.
For either better or worse, it is true. Yeah, the jury is still out, so to speak. If you're just tuning in, this is the last piece I'm going to be doing tonight, but I'll give a quick overview before I end the stream and we go find somebody to raid. Oh, I guess that reminds me, the raid call for right now until I figure out something better is just rabid squirrels, exclamation point. And you don't have to wait for me to start. When we get over to the other streamers' chat, you can just say rabid squirrels with the exclamation point on there. Only say it once, maybe twice. Don't want to be disruptive, just let the other streamer know that we are there. Of course, everybody in here probably knows that. But I want to get in the habit of reminding everybody anyway. Nope.
It's still unopened.
Oh, it's way over. No wonder, because I can barely see it. All right, so we've got the ING of Fun King 3D, except for the dot on the eye, but I'm not going to do that till later. I've got the part of it soldered in place because my rails haven't showed up, and I had to move my angle iron, so they're soldered together so they can't disjoint, and I can keep working up if my once I get all the way across, I can keep working up if my rails don't show up anytime soon, which we have no idea. The post office is in control of that one. But I'm going to turn the small camera off. I'm going to get this ready. I'm going to stop the app on the phone, and I'm going to find somebody to send some love to. Oh, I know. We can go raid Rohan Quest. Give me just a second. I'll type the command. You'll see a banner at the top of the screen. You just click that banner to join. Mom, are you ready? Well, you know that timer doesn't last very long.
I'm still behind. The glass leaked.
The glass leaked.
That's what Alex says. Glass leaked.
That was just the residue. It didn't leak. It's just it got wet, and so the dust transferred onto the paper. And actually, I just wiped it off, but I already turned off the camera, so you can't see that. It's just the residue. I'm gonna let stream catch up here. As soon as stream catches up, we'll do the raid. almost misspelled his name. RHOJIN Quest. Up there, it's caught up. All right.
Okay. That's right.
Yes. So, everybody, if you could, join me. Again, the raid call is Rabid Squirrels with an exclamation point. When we get over there.
Alex says, where are they playing?
He is playing Skyrim, I believe.
Alex says, watching Origin Workshop.
Bjorn's Workshop. Yeah, he's a good streamer too.
I'm gonna try to disband the party and then go back at it. All right.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Well, you got raided, sir. Renaissance Tinkerdork, what is going on, dude? Thank you for that raid.
A raiding party of 3 is enough to overwhelm us.
How was the